game. Things happen, and those big pitches by their pitcher, and he got out of that jam, which was huge momentum swing for them. And then like you said, they came back and scored. That's usually how the game works, and I think I was very fortunate to get a second chance, and happy I took advantage of it. I mean, you just got to take it, like Josh said at the end of that press conference. It's just inning by inning. I mean, you can't reminisce on the past. You can't, you got to just take it one at bat at a time, one pitch at a time, one inning at a time. And I think with that approach, I was, able to be successful.
That conversation with Coon, was he talking to you too? Turn you down a little bit?
He always, has comments, and I think he does. Like I said, he does a tremendous job of handling all of us and making sure we're all prepared for the game. And when you waver a little bit, he knows exactly what to say, and he knew exactly what to say to Josh. And I think, like I said, the message was pretty clear for both of us. So. Well, I think being the Saturday catcher really with Josh all year, I mean, you get that. I'm always ready to play each game. So, but it is unlike. It is, but I think once you get out there and you're in the moment, it's kind of calms you down a little bit, and you just go back to playing the game the way you've always played it. And I think I could have wavered from that a little bit to start, but once I think it's just the attitude. I mean, like you said, they're wanting us to be loose and aggressive. They're not. I mean, it's not like yelling at guys. I didn't get screamed at for not doing the job in the first inning, and you get other opportunities. And like you said, when the coach is calm, you're calm, and the whole team is calm and relaxed, and you can just play the game. And that's usually when we've had most of our success. Not really, just a lot of guys, pat me on the back saying, you'll do it again next time, or get them next time. That's what it's all about. It's the team. These teammates, I mean, these guys are such a close-knit group, and I mean, with all of them. So all the guys pick each other up, and I think it works out well. Usually, yep. I caught him all season. Like you said, he was the Saturday guy, and so Nate would catch on Friday and Sunday, and I usually catch Josh. So I know him pretty well. You never know until the lineup's up, but you got to take it, one day at a time, and be prepared each game to go out there and play. I mean, it's unbelievable. I couldn't ask for anything else. I mean, coach giving me this opportunity to go out here and play on this stage with, this magnitude is just something really special, and I'm glad that I could, perform for my team and help us get a victory. You're watching some of the best guys in college baseball, and I mean, you're facing really good arms too. So, but our guys have done a tremendous job of managing situations. I think is the best way to put it, because we've had runners on base, but we always find some way to get out of it, and that's kudos to our pitching staff.
Kind of along those same lines, how big is it now to not have to come out tomorrow? You get that data kind of reset.
Unbelievably huge. I mean, you can't ask for anything else. I mean, yeah, you don't want to look ahead. You want to just take it one game at a time. But when you look back at it, yeah, this is a tremendous game, because we don't have to play tomorrow, and to save Kirby is just tremendous. So it was an easy decision for me. I committed my sophomore year, but just the school academically is tremendous, and that really drew me in. And then with the baseball program, I could tell from the moment I met the coaching staff that these are the people I wanted to be around. And yeah, I knew the team was going to have success just because of the coaching staff. They take it the right way, and they play the game the right way, and how I've learned it growing up. And so I knew that we were going to have success. You get up there in situations, and you don't want to try and do too much. I mean, I think I probably got a little antsy there in the first at bat in the College World Series. It's a big moment, but then the ability to bounce back and come up clutch for this team is just a huge relief. Definitely, I couldn't be more confident. I mean, like you said, things happen in the game, but you got to be able to bounce back, and you take it one inning at a time. I think that's been a big thing, and our coaching staff telling us to hang loose and relax and not be so uptight. It just helps you relax and just play the game, and that's when you have your most success.
Can you give us a catcher's perspective on Kirby and Waddell? Maybe something that people may not know about him.
And Kirby's, I think he's always had the best stuff on the team. I mean, he's got a just tremendous arm with a tremendous amount of pitches and so many ways to get you out. I think inner squad, he's always tough to hit against. But and Waddell, he's probably my best friend on the team, but he's just a tremendous competitor, I think. We pretty much have the same personality. That's why we get along pretty well. Just kind of reserved, kind of quiet, but he does have a fish tank with a few fish, and I've bought a couple fish to go in there as well. So we keep it in his room. But
what has it been like having all extra days? I mean, what have you guys been up to? Just chilling and
well,
hanging out?
I mean, thankfully my parents have been here, and it's their anniversary today. But yeah, but I mean, just hanging out with them, spending time with them, because I mean, you play all fall, all through the spring, and after this you go right to summer ball. So being able to spend time with them is really something
You mentioned their names for the video.
Bob and Kim Coman, but I mean, just spending time with my family has always been something I've cherished.
Do you guys just like hang out, go to restaurants, or
we'll go to eat. I mean, there's a lot of team stuff that we do, and but
I heard some family just saying they got like RVs here.
Yeah, they are there. They're in the RVs. It's like a RV park, and you just rent them by the day.
How awesome is that thing? Because it's like they're camping now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just somewhere they can be close, and I mean, you don't want to have to pay an exorbitant amount of money to stay in these hotels. Yeah, oh yeah, and especially with both of my parents working. I mean, for them to be able to come up here and spend time with me and see this game is just.
I think I saw it on ESPN. They even had like a little pool or something.
Yeah, they got a blow-up pool. It's actually Waddell's parents. Mr. Waddell takes care of all that. He's the king of the RV park there.
There's some happy hours. It's celebrated tonight.
I'm sure.
I can't imagine what it's like there at night, like with a bunch of parents who don't have to go to work. I mean,
they're just enjoying it, I think.
What about siblings? There must be some siblings. Do you have any siblings here? Or?
No, both my middle sister is a flight attendant, so she's flying all around. But and my other sister and my niece, they're back at home. But no, a couple other siblings are here.
Sure. You and Nate, I talked all year. I mean, Coach talks about. You guys feel like you guys are the best catching core in the country. I mean,
I think it's just been awesome because I mean I look back to last year and I got hurt for a little while there, and he ended up catching basically a haul of the games, and I know how brutal that is as a catcher. I mean, you're so physical back there, and it's tough on your legs. So to be able to, like I said all year, to give him a break this middle game and to be able to win games in that situation has been tremendous. And through the postseason, I didn't catch in the regionals, and then ended up catching 2 games in the super regionals. I mean, you never really know what's going to happen, and I think just being ready to play each day, we don't know who it is, but we have full confidence in each other that whoever goes out there is going to get the job done.
I'm sure you've been asked, but that second at bat, how much were you thinking of the first at bat when you stranded those runners, and the second when you came through?
Not really thinking about it much. I mean, you got to move on in this game, and you can't reminisce on bad things that happened. So I think, but once it did happen, I kind of a big weight lifted off my shoulders a little bit. So I think it just allowed me to relax a little bit and just go back to playing.
Is it different having a head coach who's also a pitching coach that can relate to you and the staff maybe a little bit better?
Just always have respected them and their ability to, like you said, make us prepared for the game, and they've just done an unbelievable job. And you notice that when you walk out on the field. A lot of people will tell you, as soon as you talk to Coach O'Connor or Coach Kays, I mean, any of Coach Mack, any of the coaching staff, you just know that they know how to play the game. And like you said, it just stood out to me and made an easy decision for me to come here.